Hello world. I feel like this is like one of those Hello Internet Dan Howell videos from forever ago, but low budget. I'm not no budget, I'm very broke. I'm seeing a very wanky film, which I can't remember the name of, but it's apparently some sort of Italian new wave thing in 40 minutes or so. So, I guess this is how I will get ready for a wanky film with none of my makeup and just whatever I have around the house because I left it all where I actually live. Step 1, if you have braces, you've probably got food in them whether you think you do or not. So, brush them. Step 2, realize the camera angle is visibly worse and make it work because that's Hollywood, baby. With that step, I guess I will start doing actual makeup. As you can see, I do not have my eyebrow brush, but I kind of already have good eyebrows. So I just will brush them out. Actual makeup. The only thing I actually have on me right now, which is from my normal thing, is this fucking bougie ass thing, which basically brightens, primes, redness, dark circles, sourness, everything. And I have very bad rosacea because I'm so ooh and blushing all the time in my life. I just kind of lather that on to color in the very dark circles under my eyes. I'm a media student. I transferred from theatre and performance studies at UCID, where I've been doing that and also English to media and English. Because media is that much more employable than theatre, and also I've never done anything less than theatre at UCID, so I've had to develop my own skills. And so far I've gone about that by making a film about a human waking up in a cat's body. Just on time. Here's our star actor. Hello, Rick. This is baby Rick. He was very, very talented. I wrote the whole script around him. It was terrible. And I got in trouble for over-editing. Anyway, I'll put him down because he's not a lab cat. Doing a degree in media, had no experience in it. They made Photoshop free for everyone. Like all of the Adobe stuff free until COVID is over. 3 days after I bought everything, because I'd been hammering that we'd need it for our degree, so I thought if I paid full and everyone else is paid free, I might as well be getting a full experience by teaching myself. So that will give me editing experience. Yeah, sorry, this is going to be an ASMR channel. A free eyebrow pencil. Just too light for me. I might use that just to fill in my brows a little bit. And remember that I can't brush them out. And go, oh no, this looks bad. And then keep doing it because I have a masochistic kink where I like seeing my own reflection and suffering. But yeah, I think the other deep down reason that I wanted to do it and do YouTube sounds like, yes, I intend to be a professional creator for the rest of the time. Knowing me, I'm gonna fucking get back to uni in 2 weeks and then be like, oh lol, guess I don't have time to do anything, or enjoy trying to creatively pursue life. But I might as well use my holidays while I have them, because yes, as a kid, watched a lot of YouTube. Basically the second I got internet connection, and then I really then just got into YouTube. I think I spent most of my early days watching a lot of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Oh, eyeshadow. But really, it was such a huge deal just being able to be so exquisitely happy, seeing people who'd influenced my life and who I cared about. I don't think any of that content's the sort of thing I would watch now. I'm now biggest fucking whore for best dressed. But I don't know, as you move forward in your life, you find people and creators who matter to you and who have an influence on your life or give you something to escape through. Jenna Marbles was hugely influential to me for a really long time. But yeah, also with this whole cancel culture thing, there's now quite a big like turnover of YouTube, isn't it? That sense that these are like the monolithic greats that I'm never going to be able to even create a tiny little community of people who like have even some of the same ideas as me alongside of. There's room for like a continuous flow of creativity and new voices. Just like I want to create something that other people can get behind or get passionate about. Which is why I'm starting with the least dramatic, least exciting video of all time, as I just put eyeshadow on my face and ramble for hours. So what I have done while incredibly distracted was literally just rub my fingers through a bunch of pink, put it in the middle, take some of this gold stuff, put it on the sides. And then there's this Sports Girl palette, which I think is my older sister's. I probably stole it from her like so many years ago that you'll fear I'll get pink eye from this. But like, I'm now putting some gold under my eyes because I like it to look like my eyeshadow is just fallen from my face and I haven't yet noticed and wiped up the residue yet. I find it's a very classy look. As to where I am in my life, I think that's another exciting thing about YouTube, or even making videos for as little time as I do. It'd be a nice opportunity to take this transitional period in my life and make it into something that I can look back at and cry nostalgically rather than living in the moment 2 years from now. Because I fear death. You know, I think I changed so much over the past year, going from high school to university, finding new people, just discovering a new reality for myself. So yeah, I'm honestly just wondering how much, yeah, this is a really great way to stick to a camera, not facing it, kind of side angle, and then also putting lipstick on at the same time, by the way. This is Nivea. I don't have the lid on it. Fuck me in the eye. Yes, essentially, I've changed a lot. I wish I was able to actively compare before and after me, because I feel like I'm a much better person than I was. I've always been an asshole. I'm still an asshole. I've got a long way to go. Oh, by the way, I'm using this, which was discontinued, but I got it because it was discontinued. So it was free. And it is way too blushy for me. I feel like I'm going full e-girl chic rather than just using it as more of like a pinky highlight, but here we are. This is my life now. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna feel like a successful person at the end of the year. I don't think I will. I had spent so long pressuring myself to be like better and motivated, and I felt like every day that passed I was like losing these chances to like become something, because there's just this like profound amount of like competition. I feel like one of those other bigger changes of quarantine was, along with this need to feel and do and be everything that I was clearly failing in, I felt like I had to jump every social opportunity, because in my first year I really wanted to take advantage of a social network because I knew grades mattered less, and I just wanted to have like a solid group of people around me who mattered, and who cared about me as well, and who I cared about and like felt like were the right sort of people to have around me. But then quarantine hit, and that's when I learned my incredible capacity to be a really bad friend, in that I had surgery, so I had a head start on quarantine, in that I just didn't have the energy to talk to people because I had my face cut open, which was a pretty big deal, and was healing from that. And then it was kind of like, I don't know, you feel like you get on the phone, it's like, how are you? Oh, good, what have you been up to? Oh, not much. What about you? Yeah, not much. And just like, it felt very vacuous. And while I love my friends and I do want to participate more in like their stuff, it was like incredibly relieving to be like, hold up, maybe this me time thing really had something going for it, just as long as I don't waste all of the me time that I have. Like, Because you can do me time and then watch like 13 episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine if you want to. Fucking be my guest. I did that beginning of last year. And by 13, I mean all of them. But you can also like find something to rabbit hole your way into. Like cat breeds, which I don't know if people would think is a more significant, beneficial, good idea. But to me, it feels like I'm going to be able to leave the house and be like, what a cool party trick. I'm going to walk up to a cat on the street and be like, g'day, did you know that you're a combination of an Australasian mist and an Abyssinian? Are you hearing me? I don't know that many cats, brownies. It's not, they don't combine together, but shh. Because that's what I'll be able to do, and I'm excited for that. I think finding things that I've been excited for, like niche things that I can say are my own thing that I've taken on that's beyond the microcosmic world of just like theatre and helping people with their other theatre stuff, or getting grades so I could validate myself. Has been really good. So now that I've taken my hair out, and you can see that it's normally quite cute if I don't anxiously put it behind my head like I do all the time, even if it is forever lacking in volume and there's nothing I can do about that. Time to show you what I'm wearing to this wanky film I know nothing about. But this would matter because I'll be in a different room when I click, so it's not going to have any sense of continuity. So here is a top I got from Cotton On. Very classy, smooth shots. I really like that it has this sort of cinched and then pulled out sleeve. It looks very like classy and not like something you get from Cotton On. It has a little clip detail here, so if I wanted to expose all my titatas, I could. But yeah, that actually allows for more of like an open neckline if I want to tuck it into something. But I actually think it's very cute. I'm super tall, so jumpsuits tend to be like a good thing on me. And definitely a unique neckline. Hello, in shot, in frame, in shame. That's me. I think the neckline is like never something I've really done before, but I tried it on today and went, that's really cute. It may come off looking a little odd on video, but the actual pants are super billowy, give me a lot of freedom, and I think that works quite well with the arms, which has some gentle discoing in a way that your mother wouldn't yell at me for because my shoulders are covered sort of energy and prevents me from freezing. And yeah, the tightness of this really lets it cinch in my waistline and keep everything streamlined while giving me positions to be flowy and long and limby and just limby. How do I pronounce that? Just have a good time, essentially. So, before anyone gets here and goes, nice dress, and I have to go, it's a jumpsuit, I'm gonna head, and also so you don't have to see any more terrible dancing.